This was your idea.
Can I just say that bit there where Jason says on that's the time to be the first one on the dance floor. I think because we've got the sample of on the dance floor on track, haven't we? Saying to Jason every night, try and get your voice lower and lower so it sounds more like the sample.
Yeah. Explain the link though between those two.
Well, I said to the lads, I'd like us to be able to do some kind of dance after the song Wooden Boat, because it's all the chorus is that's the time to be the first one on the dance floor. And I just said that to you, and then you came up with this idea. You could loop on the dance floor, and go into a dance number.
Yeah.
Do you remember that, Al?
Yeah.
And that's how this came about.
So basically, for anyone who doesn't know, Give Good Feeling was on our first Take That and Party album.
Yeah.
And we would initially started listening through to it saying we should do something for the real hardcore fans. A track, a hidden, a track that was track 9 or something on an album that we haven't done for years. And pretty much through listening to it, and when the laughing died down from listening through to the album, we really only heard this one song as one we really wanted to do. And Howard had a production team that they make and remix dance records and things, and he said, let's have a go at it, let's have a try. And about 2 weeks later they come back with this unbelievable piece of music, which we all absolutely loved and felt like visually we could do something really brilliant too.
But I loved it because this was an example of how we work as a group. How one of us would come with an idea and the idea gets elaborated on by the other members of the band. I came with this idea, let's do a dance routine, but you, Howard, turned it into I just had sort of bare bones of an idea, but you turned it into a real thing musically. You said, yeah, we could loop that on the dance floor. And I could be in a DJ box, and then somebody else said something, and then it could be like a club atmosphere, and then suddenly the idea has got a whole life to it.
Yeah.
And we bounced off each other with this.
And this is where I think we started with the idea of lasers for this one.
Yeah.
This was where the idea of lasers come.
Club
And
atmosphere.
really using the guys' history with dance, with the people we've got on tour with us, and making it really the biggest choreographed number of the night.
Yeah. And the choreography needed to be snappy because of the groove.
What we're after here as well with the movement and stuff is for you almost not to know who's who. That's why there's all the hoods and stuff. So there's various characters popping up around the stage, but we didn't want it to be just about us, did we? We didn't want it to just be built around us. We wanted the whole thing to have
This is a cast moment.
A cast moment, yeah. But I know it's been quite a difficult one for the lighting man to program this and stuff, because there's it jumps in between bars to different areas.
There's a bit of old choreography coming up here that the hardcore fans will remember from the live in Manchester.
That's a way off, the verse there before that. But it was just to get the energy up, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On this. I think this is a bit old school. These take that, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Again, I think we referred to the old Apache as well.
Yeah.
The idea of flashing from one side to the other, bits of choreography.
Is that the wife there following me around again? There she is, look. I didn't realise that bit we do at the end of shows there in that second verse.
Yeah.
I love that second verse.
Yeah,
second verse moves, routine.
Yeah,
it's my favourite bit of dancing in the talk, in the whole show, that.
Yeah.
Great, I don't do that.
It really makes you want to give it
Yeah,
something.
you get right into it, can't you?
No wonder you're all tired at the end of this bit. I think in fairness, this dance break is the most difficult bit of the show physically, isn't it?
Well, these next two songs are killer. And it's not like, I know we've done 30 odd shows now, and I thought after the first couple I'll probably adjust to it and the body will get used to doing it, but
physically the worst part of the show is not even that dance break for me. It's like the second verse of Sure, the second chorus of Sure. It's so hard.
Nothing.
It's so hard. You got nothing. I mean, like I was saying, when you're supposed to do the punches, I'm like that. My arms are so floppy.
So this dance break, this big dance break we're talking about, just keep your eye on me now, because as you're about to see, I don't actually take part in this dance break. You're going to see me running off and heading behind the DJ stand for a little rest. There I go at the back, and he's down. As far as everyone thinks, I'm in that group there now. And I'm looking brilliant.
The one with the Yoda.
I'm the choreographer one in the middle there.
That's a great bit.
Looking brilliant, guys. Look at, I can't believe you do all those moves. Well, I love the visuals to this as well. There's a girl in Germany who's done these visuals, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is it.
We are all knackered though at this point, aren't we?
You two came up with this choreography, didn't you?
Yeah. I always hate it when we go into choreography when these two have done it because they know it already, and I'm the only one on earth, the only one out of us who is doing it.
No, we'll carry Gareth and Kim as well.
Yeah, but they're professional. They learn in 10 minutes.
No, they choreographed it with myself and Howard.
Oh, did they?
Gareth, yeah, and Kim.
I hate it because you guys all.
That's the hardest bit. I'm coming out the back again now. There you go, back in line. No one would ever know.
I always shut them up. Me and Claire are always having a bit of a moment here, trying to keep the energy up. He's like fighting with each other to try and keep going.
So this is a complete replica now, isn't it, of the Give Good Feeling we did in live in Manchester?
Yeah, 93 or 94, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is us being retrospective in terms of the dance routine. We did this with Give Good Feeling back in '93, whenever it was. But back then we actually meant it. We actually thought we were sex gods, doing these kind of slave-like sexy moves.
And now we cover our bodies.
But
The difference is we did it in hot pants and
we did
wide
hot
mesh
pants.
tops back then.
And we stood up and went like that, didn't we, at that point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because really